again, now 6:49. We're taking a look at one of Mexico's most active volcanoes that shows what it was made of last night. The volcano in central Mexico exploded, spewing rocks and ash into the sky. Mexico's National Disaster Prevention Center says the eruption reached a height of more than 6,500 feet. Nearby communities are bracing for ash to fall for the next several days.
Hey, very good Monday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we do start with a heads up for drivers this morning. It is that time of year again when you'll want to maybe get out of the house a little bit early. More road projects could slow down your daily commute.
There are a couple of new ones starting this morning. In downtown Fargo, be watching out for a closure on 3rd Avenue North between Broadway and 5th Street North. It's expected to reopen tonight after work is complete, and a crane has been removed. In West Fargo, 2 sections of 12th Avenue North will close. The first section runs from County Road 19 to County Road 17. Construction is scheduled to be completed in August.
Now, the second section of 12th Avenue North being worked on runs from 9th Street Northeast to 45th Street North. That project goes until September. A 4-year-old boy had to be treated for bumps and bruises after he was hit by a pickup in North Fargo last night. Police say the pickup driver was turning onto 10th Avenue North from University Drive when the child ran out into the street.
The driver was going 20 to 25 miles per hour when he saw the child and slammed on his brakes. The front bumper hit the child and knocked him to the ground. Police did not give the driver a ticket.
Coming up on 6:51, weather and traffic on the ones, and starting with meteorologist Robert Hahn and a beautiful view from our Skycam this morning.
Yeah, a nice view out there. Sun rising here in about 9 minutes or so in the Fargo-Moorhead area. And yeah, it's looking pretty nice with just a few clouds around. And we'll see lesser clouds later on today. 22 degrees. It's a chilly one out there. It feels even colder than that. 10 is your wind chill. Winds out of the north and northwest at 13 miles per hour. Elsewhere across the region, a mix of some teens and some 20s. Winds light, but enough to create some wind chills out there. Winds right now 5 to 15 miles per hour. They'll remain light throughout the day today, but we do have some wind chills in the single digits in some locations. 4 in Bemidji, 5 in Baudette, 6 in Hallock, also 6 into the Langdon area, 10 down towards the Sisseton area. Clouds, we've got some out there. You just saw some of them on the tower cam, and we'll see decreasing clouds as we head through the rest of this morning and by this afternoon. Most, if not all of us, we'll see plenty of sunshine. Did have a few very light flurries this morning, and maybe it's still an isolated flake or two in a few locations, but the chance for a few flurries is diminishing. Warm front off to our west will give us some unsettled weather beginning tomorrow morning. And off towards the west, we are seeing some rain and higher elevation snows in the Pacific Northwest. Rain and snow moving through the northeast for us as we head through the day today. Look for mostly sunny skies later on this afternoon and into this evening. And again, those winds much lighter than we saw over the weekend. Overnight, we'll see those clouds on the increase, moving from west to east across the region. And then here comes that warm front. Along that warm front, we'll see some snow, maybe even some mixed precipitation, sleet, possibly even some brief freezing rain. And to the south, all rain off towards the northern Minnesota could see an inch or two of snow out of this. And as the low continues to pinwheel its way on southeast through the region, a chance for a little bit more rain and snow tomorrow night and early Wednesday. So head through the next couple of days. Nice today. Not as nice tomorrow. Temperature-wise, it'll be better, but we'll see some sloppy weather, especially as we head through the morning hours. Cooler, breezy, windy with some unsettled weather Wednesday and Thursday, but improving as we head into the weekend. That's another look at your weather. Let's get another look at your traffic with Al Ahmed. Good morning, Al.
Good morning to you, Robert. We're back out here on Interstate 94. Also had a good look at Interstate 29. Lots going on out here. Westbound I-94 is really quite busy. And I'll tell you what, that stretch between the tri-level on westbound Interstate 94 and 45th Street, what an adventure merging there, getting off Interstate 29. Quite a bit going on I-29 as well. A reminder for you, we have that stalled car on southbound I-29. It's just north of the tri-level, and it's on the, I guess you would call it the outside lane, the far left lane. And so make sure that you're looking out for that. No lights, no flashers. It's a dark-colored sedan. Travel speeds out here right around 60, maybe 65. As traffic picks up, so does the speed. Drive carefully this morning. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:53 and topping our election coverage this morning, former Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson says Donald Trump is the best GOP candidate to try and beat Hillary Clinton in the fall. Carson was in Fargo yesterday addressing the state Republican convention. He spoke about Trump's stances against abortion and Common Core standards and said that a presidential candidate needs to understand economics and the importance of education.
North Dakota Congressman Kevin Cramer is also throwing his support towards Trump. Cramer says his online straw poll results aren't the reason he decided to endorse Trump and is encouraging Republicans to unite and stand together to win in November. The unbound North Dakota delegates elected this weekend are likely to get some serious attention at the National Convention in Cleveland this July.
That's because they don't have to commit to a candidate, and with such a tight race on the Republican side, candidates will be going after every vote they can get. Now, the election of delegates in Fargo yesterday did take a little bit longer than anticipated after there was a request made for each delegate to say who they support. That request failed. A man is facing a robbery charge after police say he tried to shoplift from the Grand Forks Walmart. Police say that employees tried to stop 30-year-old Brady Wieselka last night, but he forced his way past them with a backpack full of stolen items.
Police say he had a small knife but did not threaten anyone with it. He faces charges for strong armed robbery and unlawful removal or deactivation of a theft detection device. Grand Forks police are also looking for the person who burglarized Inspire Pharmacy sometime over the weekend.
Yeah, they got away with money and drugs. Now, if you have any information, you're asked to call the Grand Forks Police Department. Investigators worked through the night to try and figure out what led to the crash of an Amtrak passenger train and a backhoe. 2 people died and dozens of passengers were hurt in that crash near Philadelphia yesterday morning. Now, it's so far unclear if the backhoe was performing regularly scheduled maintenance on the tracks or trying to clear debris from high winds overnight. Amtrak officials say that limited service has been restored in that area. Police officers from Minot and Grand Forks were able to raise more than $2,500 over the weekend for the family of slain Fargo police officer Jason Mosier. They did it with a charity hockey game that was held in Grand Forks.
Minot won the game 11-3, but the real victory was the money raised for the Mosier family. He was mortally wounded in a standoff on February 10th in North Fargo and died the following day. A huge airline deal just announced this morning. Alaska Air is buying Virgin American for more than $2 billion, outbidding rival JetBlue.
The merger would create a powerhouse airline with an expanded West Coast presence. Alaska Airlines would likely be able to expand into hubs like San Francisco and Los Angeles. Now, the deal does still need to be approved by regulators.
A Wild championship game is in the works tonight as the Villanova Wildcats and North Carolina Tar Heels take to the hardwood in Houston. It's the NCAA Men's Championship and the end of March Madness.
On Saturday, Villanova beat Oklahoma while UNC defeated Syracuse to earn their spots in the big game. This is the 7th time the two teams has faced each other in the tournament. Tip-off is set for just after 8 p.m. tonight. Well, speaking of games, you've got a chance to put your brain to the test at a new business in downtown Fargo that features plenty of fun games.
Yeah, at Puzzled FM, teams have to solve a mystery before a person runs off with money that isn't theirs. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live from downtown Fargo with more on this brain game. Good morning, Christy.
It's just one square room, but it brings so many different challenges inside of it, thanks to the work of Kay and Stephen Cameron, who are the owners of Puzzled FM. And let's just again talk about what the theme of this room is, Kay.
It's Madame Zella's psychic parlor, and she has swindled some customers out of their life savings. And right now she's being detained by the police, and they can hold her for only 60 minutes. That gives you 60 minutes to find the evidence to put her away for a good long time.
And I know you said that you guys have had already a lot of success for the first weekend. So, Stephen, what do you kind of tell people about the room to encourage them to come out and try it with, maybe a group or maybe as individuals who are going to work together with other strangers?
It's a fun time. It's great when you're able to solve puzzles. It gives you sort of a high. But it's great to come out and meet new people if you're in a group with strangers or come out with your family and have fun together.
Yeah, you said it's kind of one of those times when you can kind of take a step away from some of the technology, put your brain to the test, and that's what I've done this morning. When you said it's a high, I got excited every time I opened something, and my final one gives a clue to all of our viewers, so I wanted to read it out loud for you guys. Congratulations, you have solved all the puzzles and unlocked the bonus clue. The bonus clue for Madame Zella's psychic parlor is use the time in order to have a great start. So that's just a clue for our viewers who are going to be coming out here. And Kyle and Lisa, again, something so fun for the whole family to do together. Those teenagers are not going to get bored inside of this room.
And it's something different,
Yeah.
you know. There's nothing to do around here. Well, this is exactly something that'll get everyone working together and having fun. Christy Larson reporting live for us this morning. Thank you, Christy. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: most people who do this as an adult start doing it at age 14.
The answer: drink coffee. If you want to take part in our question of the morning, head to our Valley News Live Facebook page. Good morning for a hot cup of Joe, Roberts.
Absolutely, yeah. Hot cocoa, hot tea, anything. Wrap your hands around it because it's chilly out there. Temperature is a mixture of teens and 20s. Winds are relatively light, but enough to create some cold wind chills out there in the single-digit teens.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Take care.